Hey there, I'm Fee Peel from The Lived Perspective. I'm a white-skinned, short, brown-haired human with flecks of grey, green eyes, wearing a black t-shirt that actually, under the black backpack strap, says Bathurst Shakespeare Players, Friar Laurence. Black Bluetooth headphones, standing underneath an old ancient tree with Gorman House and a rising sun in the background. How you doing there, guys? Day 13 on the journey of 100 suns, and I'm here on the unceded ancestral lands in which I currently dwell, in a particular location that I spend time in every week. Standing next to a tree that will somehow feature, I'm still not quite sure how, because we're still trying to get to the bottom of that, in the Systems of Sanity project that I am involved with Rubus Theatre, that will come to the stage in June of this year. Principle 13 on the journey of 100 suns is remembering that this is an arc in terms of how we kind of progress through the day, that Rich has come up with over at The Uncommon. Head on over and check out Rich and this project, because this is not my stuff. I'm just riffing off Rich's very cool ideas as I've gotten to know his thinking over the last couple of years and really loved it. But Principle 13 is spend time with loved ones. So, we've seen the sunset, we've had a family meal, we've found joy in our day, we've done our self-care routine. And then this principle is, spend time with the ones you love. And as Rich says over in his post yesterday, that's about being able to, even if the day's been absolutely crap, being able to have your head hit the pillow with some kind of love in your heart. And maybe you don't have children at home, maybe you don't have a partner at home, maybe it's a dog, maybe it's a cat. Yes, Rich doesn't particularly love cats, but I do have one. She doesn't particularly love me, and she does make me allergic, but we've got that cool cat dancer thing that we wave around, and she thinks it's the best thing in the world. So maybe it's for those of you that are separated from your family, maybe it's a project, maybe it's half an hour. And I say this because I actually have had a project like this going for a while. I didn't have my kids with me for the majority of their childhoods. My youngest, who is now with me, came to live with me at 14, but my eldest two were raised by their dad, and they were 7, 4, and 2 when that marriage split up. So maybe you don't actually have someone in your life or an animal in your life. Maybe it's just you at home. Maybe there is someone you love that, there is some disconnect for some reason. I stand here now as testament to a very long journey of not believing I was ever going to see my kids again. And they are back in my life in ways that I did not dream it was possible that they would be. I have a beautiful relationship with 2 of them. The third I'm still getting to know, and that will come in its time and in its place. But maybe you can spend half an hour writing a letter, working on a book, working on an art project, making something, doing something targeted and focused so that you are pouring your love into that piece of a gift somehow. Maybe it's, an audio recording. If you're not able to do a lot with your hands, maybe you can sit there and 10-minute reflection like this. Hey, this is what I learned today. This is who I am. This is what I'm thinking of you, love you. Something that reminds us of why we are here on this earth, because I'm a big believer in John Donne's, the poetry of John Donne, where he states, that no man is an island. I do believe, even through the overwhelm and the big feelings and the emotional disconnect, that we are a connected community, and sometimes it's that sense of isolation in our head that shuts that off. But yes, spend time with loved ones. Again, make it work for you. Maybe you don't have the, you know, the traditional conception of what, family is. Maybe you are single, maybe you have a journey like mine. But there are still ways to connect. That's all well and good for you. You've got your kids back now. There's still work to be done. There is still, there are no fairy tales in this life. I do not believe that. This life requires us to step up, and that took me a long time to learn. But think about what brings you joy. Think about what those you love, and think about some way to invest that love so that you do go to bed with your heart full. That's it from me today. I'm going to go find coffee. Catch you on the flip side.